Skies, southerly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Ample sunshine expected tomorrow. High temperatures reach up to 96. Clear skies and quiet tomorrow night. Lows dip down to about 59. Temperatures a bit above average Wednesday and Thursday, with highs from the low 90s to near 100. Chance for scattered thunderstorms Thursday.
Good evening and welcome to Field in Alliance, Nebraska.
Currently, it's 76 degrees.
A radio TV
to introduce the new Build Your Own tool. Build the John Deere you've been wanting and see how affordable it really is. Visit 21stcenturyequipment.net to build your own compact utility tractor, mower, or gator. It's easy to add implements, attachments, and view financing options. Build the exact tractor for your needs at a price you can afford, all from the comfort and safety of home, with the new Build Your Own tool at 21stcenturyequipment.net.
Imagine Wi-Fi like you've never experienced. Imagine Wi-Fi that delivers the ultimate coverage, security, and performance. Now, you don't have to imagine. Experience the Allo Blast. Built with advanced Wi-Fi 6 technology, the Allo Blast lets you do more anywhere in your home without interruption. It's time to give your Wi-Fi a blast. Contact Allo today.
We're back here on a Monday evening as we get sent for Rural Radio Network Legion baseball coverage with Gering Platte Valley Companies on the road tonight to take on the Alliance Spartans. Time to catch up with Gering head coach Rick Kinneman ahead of first pitch here in just a few minutes. We'll get it back to Jeff Kelly shortly, but let's get to it. Coach, hey, a busy weekend. We'll get to this quick turnaround here shortly, but you had the long trip east, started with losses to North Platte and Millard North. Let's just start with those two games. Competition level, I'm guessing pretty tough. What'd you make of those two games?
Well, yeah, I mean, it raised the bar a little bit for us, but that's what we need to do to find out where we are. North Platte, we played them tough. We were able to keep them from using their speed quite so much by, keeping them off the bases a little bit, throwing strikes, mixing things up. I changed pitchers three different times to try to, keep them off balance a little bit. And the pitchers were able to do that. And so that really kind of gave us a game plan going into the Millard North game. And we did something very similar there. They never really got out of reach from us, Millard North, but, they just kept scoring a run here and a run there. And we didn't answer. We could play with both those teams if we ever play them again.
Yeah, and you come back and you get two nice wins in the doubleheader against Blair on Saturday. So you had to feel good about finishing 2-2 and getting those two in the win column.
Yeah, I mean that's a program that's been established for quite a while out there in Blair, and it was good to get a couple wins. We had a little trouble scratching out some runs, but I think the road trip and the short nights and that sort of thing kind of told on us a little bit, but. We were able to get a couple wins.
What was the experience like for everybody at the CWS yesterday then?
Well, it was good. We got to see top-notch college baseball, as good as it gets, and just a lot of the things that we're always talking about is what gets those players to that level, like hitting the first good pitch and taking what outs they give you and things like that. And I think that's good for our players to be able to see that.
As a head coach, you're probably sitting there thinking, hey, this baseball is great, and I'm glad we get this experience, but we got to get home. We got to get some sleep. We got to play tomorrow up at Alliance, one of our rivals, so quick turnaround here for tonight.
Yeah, it is a quick turnaround, and it's going to be quite a grind all week for us, but, it's summer, it's baseball season, so, if you really love the sport and you want to play baseball in the summer, this is what you want to do.
Yeah, what are you hearing about Carlos's club right now? I see they've won 9 straight games. They, on the front end of that winning streak, some pretty solid teams. They've been more here regionally here of late, but record right now 19-6 and 9 straight wins.
Well, I wasn't aware of their winning streak, but that really won't matter tonight. When we play them, we'll just do what we can do. I'm sure they're going to be solid. They've had a pretty good run of players there for 2 or 3 years, so I know that we're going to have to be on our A game.
And we'll get you out of here on this one, wrapping up right now with Gering Platte Valley Company's head coach, Rick Kinneman. Let's get to a key to the game, brought to you by Team Auto Center, home of that lifetime warranty, and you get that with every new vehicle purchase at Team Auto. Coach, I know last week you were wanting to, see this offense kind of drill down and get back to having really good at-bats. What about handling the pitching staff coming off the weekend, the long bit of travel? Who do you have in the hopper ready to go, and how do you kind of map out this week, starting with tonight?
Well, and that's what we've had to do. We've had to kind of pencil in our starters and our relievers, for several games ahead so that we could have people rested and know how much we can use them. But tonight we'll go with Riley Shaneman. He's coming off some pretty good rest, so he should be ready to go. We'll have a couple others that can fill in if he can't get through the game, and then I think we'll be all right. As far as our approach, we still need to keep going forward, progressing on our plate approach and that sort of thing, so that we do, hit the first good pitch and are ready to produce a good quality at bat.
There you have it with Rick Kinneman, head coach for Gering, at a first pitch tonight with this road game at Alliance. Coach, appreciate the time. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you, Chris.
We'll come back with more right after this on the Rural Radio Network.
Panhandle Trails Intercity Public Transit, based in Alliance, Nebraska, is the only intercity bus serving Nebraska Panhandle communities and Pine Ridge, South Dakota. Panhandle Trails operates a regularly scheduled bus service, assisting you in making connections with Greyhound bus partners, regional airports, healthcare, employment and education opportunities, shopping, family, friends, and more. Panhandle Trails serves the general public of all ages and offers accessible transportation for those with special mobility needs. Let Panhandle Trails help you make your connection. Call 308-761-8747.
And welcome back to Alliance, Nebraska, getting set for this Legion baseball game, second meeting of the season between Gering and Alliance. And this will be the final time they will meet this season until we get to the Area 7 tournament for the seniors that will be held here in Alliance in late July. Look at our starting lineups now. First for Alliance, they will start this way. It'll be Chase King batting first and catching. Kason Clark will bat second. He'll be at shortstop. Batting third and playing first base, it'll be Mario Garza. In the cleanup spot for Alliance tonight, Jacob Callan at second base. The designated hitter will be A.J. Escamilla batting fifth. Vic Hinojosa will be at third base. He'll bat sixth. Playing right field and batting seventh, it'll be Kellen Murr. Tyson Brown will bat eighth. He'll be in left field, and playing center field and batting ninth, it'll be Chase Boyer for Alliance. Chance Crow will get the start on the mound for the Alliance Spartans in this game this evening. So for Alliance, it's King, Clark, Garza, Callan, Escamilla, Hinojosa, Murr, Brown, and Boyer with Chance Crow on the mound. Gering will start this way. As we said, they come in 16-5 on a two-game winning streak. Brady Radzimski will lead off. He'll be behind the plate for Gering tonight. Jack Franklin at shortstop. He'll be batting second. And as you heard in the pregame interview, Riley Shaneman will get the start on the mound. He will be batting third. Batting fourth, playing center. And a 9-game winning streak. Their last loss was to Rapid City Post 22, the Hard Hats, earlier this season in May. But as we said, since then they have rattled off 9 straight wins. And they come in tonight looking to avenge an earlier season loss to Gering that was back on May 26th was that game, as Gering got the win 7-0. That game was at Oregon Trail Park as Gering won it 7-0. 7 runs on 6 hits, and they had 2 errors. And for Alliance, no runs on 6 hits and 4 errors. And for Gering in that first game, Riley Shaneman went 1 for 3. He scored 3 runs in the game. Dalton Weiss went 2 for 3. And Tristan Strau went 1 for 3 for Gering. On the mound, Jack Franklin, as we said, took the win. No runs on 6 hits. He struck out 7 and gave up only 1 walk in that game. And Brant Haluska took the loss for Alliance as he went 4 innings, gave up 4 runs on 4 hits. He had 7 strikeouts and 2 walks in that first meeting against Gering back on May 26. So the second meeting of the season as the road trip continues for Gering Platte Valley Companies, and they will be on the road again tomorrow, or I should say Wednesday. No, it'll be tomorrow. Let me get big week for the Gering Platte Valley Companies. Tomorrow they will travel to Rushville to take on the Sheridan County Regulators. Then they will return home on Wednesday night to Oregon Trail Park to for their first game at home since they were up in Chadron to start this road trip. And then they'll be at home Wednesday to take on Chadron. They'll follow it up with a home game Thursday night as Ogallala comes to town. But one more game on the road for Gering tomorrow in Rushville as they take on the Sheridan County Regulators. Gering taking their infield here at Bauer Shanklin Field just ahead of the start of this game as the Alliance Spartans have finished up their infield here tonight. And so it'll be Gering and Alliance, usually a pretty good matchup between these two teams. Of course, these two teams met up last year in that tournament that was held kind of at the end of the season. Of course, an abbreviated schedule last season due to the pandemic, but they had a tournament between all of the teams in the Panhandle Conference, and Gering came away the winner of that tournament, beating Alliance in the final game after dropping the first game. And it was a double elimination tournament, and Gering came away with the win over Alliance to win that tournament to finish up the 2020 season. So see what Gering can do here tonight, and see how the effects of this long road trip on this team has had. They've made trips clear back to the eastern part of the state to Blair, as you heard. They've made trips to Kearney, to North Platte, to Chadron. So we'll see as this road trip will come to a close tomorrow up in Rushville, and then a home contest with Chadron on Wednesday night, and follow it up with a home game against Ogallala. First meeting with Ogallala this season will be Thursday night. And we'll have the game Wednesday for you on KNEB.TV. And the Thursday night game will be on 93.3 KMOR. So let's take our final break here on the Platte Valley Company's pregame show, as we will come back with the first pitch from Alliance. And this is the Platte Valley Company's pregame show on 106.9 The Trail and on KNEB.TV.
A lot of land comes with a lot of work. The affordable new MX series has a lot to offer. The versatility to mow, move hay bales, grade, and clear brush and snow. A spacious cab to keep you comfortable in any conditions. Excellent loader lift capacity, hydrostatic or gear transmission options, and built to get every job done right. Visit your local Kubota dealer today.
Your Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gering.
And welcome back to Alliance. Jeff Kelly with you here tonight on 106.9 The Trail, KHYYFM.com, and also on KNEB.TV, Allo Channel 15 and Mobius Channel 1500. On the road tonight in Alliance as a second meeting between Gering and Alliance this season. Managers meeting at home plate here. We're just about ready to get this one underway here from Bauer Shanklin Field in Alliance. Take a look at the defensive lineups for Alliance first. It'll be across the outfield from left to right. It'll be Brown, Boyer, and Muir. Along the infield from third to first, Hinojosa, Clark, Callan, and Garza. Chase King will be behind the plate for the Alliance Spartans, and Chance Crow will be on the mound for the Alliance Spartans. For Gering, defensively in the outfield from left to right, it'll be Adric Kahn, Riley Hoke, and Mason Brumbaugh. Along the infield from third to first, it'll be Blake Green at third, Jack Franklin at short, Tristan Strow at second base, and Dalton Weiss will be at first base. Brady Radzimski will be behind the plate for Gering here this evening, and Riley Shaneman getting the start on the mound for Gering as he comes in with a record of 2-1, an ERA of 2.42. He's made 6 appearances, 17 and a third innings pitched, and he's given up 14 runs on 18 hits. He has 22 strikeouts and has only walked 3 batters so far this season. So our next broadcast, we were going to bring you Wesco at Rapid City Post 22. That was going to be tomorrow, but those games were canceled. I know I just saw that Wesco rescheduled that with Thompson Valley out of Colorado. No word yet on if we'll be making that trip to Colorado for those games. But we were originally scheduled to bring you Wesco at Rapid City Post 22. Our next broadcast of Gering will be Shattern at Gering on Wednesday, followed up by Ogallala at Gering on Thursday. And also on Thursday, this coming Thursday, Alliance will be traveling to Scottsbluff to take on Wesco, and we'll have that one for you on KHYY and also on KNEB.TV. The Shattern Gering game will also be on the radio and on TV on Wednesday night with the pregame roughly around 6:45 with the first pitch at 7 o'clock. But here tonight, getting started just a little bit late as the junior game went a little bit longer. They ran into the 2-hour time limit. Alliance had the lead in that game. And we can update you right now on the College World Series as we have a final score in that game. Of course, Vanderbilt, one of the top seeds, was taking on North Carolina State, and North Carolina State comes away with the 1-0 win over Vanderbilt. As let's pause now for our national anthem. And our national anthem here tonight from Bauer Shanklin Field in Alliance as we're getting ready for the first pitch here tonight. And our opening pitch is brought to you by Papa Murphy's Pizza at 2801 Avenue B in Scottsbluff. It's love at 425 degrees. And don't forget to register for the Papa Murphy's Text Club for a sweet deal. Jeff Kelly with you here tonight from the Logos broadcast booth. And Logos is your home for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Shop the showroom or have something custom made at Logos, 1344 10th Street in Gering. Chance Crow taking his warm-up tosses. And we'll get things underway as it'll be Brady Radzimski followed up by Jack Franklin and Riley Shaneman. Here tonight, the 1, 2, and 3 hitters in the Gering order, and the Gering Platte Valley Company's dressed in the blue jerseys tonight with Gering across the front and white numbers on the back. Alliance in, I'm going to call them navy blue tops here tonight and white pants for the Alliance Spartans, who come in with a record of 19-6 on the season. Gering coming in at 16-5. And Gering getting back last night about 10 o'clock. I was talking to head coach Rick Kinnaman prior to the game. They got home from Omaha about 10 o'clock last night. They were in the crowd for the afternoon game yesterday at TD Ameritrade Park at the College World Series. A non-symmetrical ballpark here in Alliance. It's 335 down the left field line, 320 down the right field line. It's 345 to the alley in left center field, and it's 350 to the power alley in right center field, and to straightaway center it's 360 here at Bauer Shanklin Field. As the huddle on the mound over, and we are ready to go here at 7:43 on a Monday evening. And our temperature at first pitch at 73 degrees, a nice night here in Alliance. As Crow ready to go, Radzimski in that right-handed batter's box and takes the first pitch for ball one. Brady comes in hitting 385 on the season. This is on the ground towards third. That's snagged by Hinojosa. Nice throw over, will be in time to retire Brady Radzimski. And one down here for Gering Platte Valley Companies here in the top of the first inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jack Franklin. As Jack in the right-handed batter's box looks at a pitch outside for ball one. Crow ready to go. And the next pitch down low in the dirt for ball two. 2 balls and no strikes to Jack Franklin as he comes in tonight hitting 246. He was the winning pitcher the last time these teams met up. 2-0 pitch, swung on and missed. That'll bring it to 2 balls and a strike. Jack went 0 for 4 back on May 26th. 1 out, nobody on for Gering. Just underway here from Alliance. 2-1 pitch hit on the ground towards third. Hinojosa fields cleanly on his second attempt, and he fires over to first. And 2 up, 2 down for Gering here in the top of the first inning. And tonight's starting pitcher for Gering Platte Valley Companies, Riley Shaneman, will come to the plate. Had a good outing on the mound against the Buckley Bombers about a week ago and got the team and his own first home run of the season in that game. First pitch to the right-hander, in there for a strike. No balls and a strike to Riley Shaneman. Infield playing back. The 0-1 just missing outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Riley batting from that right side, comes in tonight hitting .418 on the season. This is in the air, shallow right field. Second baseman going out. That's Callan, and Callan makes the catch, and Gering goes down in order here in the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. Gering fails to score. Alliance coming to bat on the West Coast scoreboard.
I've struggled with my weight since I was 13, but weight loss surgery changed my life. I've lost 120 pounds, 80 inches, and gained a whole new outlook on life.
Weight loss surgery may be the answer to your weight and health problems. Regional West offers the support of skilled surgeons and a dedicated bariatric team for your journey to a healthier you. Learn more about weight loss options at Regional West. It's time for a new you.
When you call Gering Valley Plumbing and Heating, you will have options. Repair it, rebuild it, or update it. Whether your furnace stops working or your bathtub won't drain, Gering Valley Plumbing and Heating provides the services you need to be comfortable. Weekends, holidays, or late nights, we will be there. With over 30 years of service, our certified technicians and cutting-edge technology can keep your systems running at their peak efficiency. Gering Valley Plumbing and Heating, every time we enter your home, we leave it a better place to live.
Gering Platte Valley Companies goes down in order in the top of the first inning. And so Alliance will come to bat here in the bottom of the first inning, and they will send Chase King, Kason Clark, and Mario Garza to the plate to face Riley Shaneman, who has the start on the mound for Gering Platte Valley Companies here tonight. Second meeting of the season between these two teams as Riley's ready to go. And Chase King stepping in. First pitch misses low for ball one. Brady Radzimski behind the plate for Gering here tonight. 1-0 the count to Chase King. On the ground towards third, taken on the hop. Blake Green, nice play as smothered that one and fires over to Weiss at first. And one down. Everybody hitting everything to the left side of the infield as Hinojosa had two chances in the top of the first, and now Blake Green at third base has the first chance for Gering, and he converts that, and now it'll be the left-handed hitting Kason Clark for the Alliance Spartans. First pitch just misses on the outside corner for ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. In the air, right field, as Mason Brumbaugh comes on, and Mason makes the catch. And 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the first inning. And now will be Mario Garza for the Alliance Spartans. Last meeting, Mario went 1 for 3. Steps in for the first time here tonight with 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch inside. Moves Garza off the plate just a little bit for ball one. 1-0. Righty-righty matchup here. Shaneman, a right-hander. The wind and the 1-0 hit on the ground. This will be a base hit into center field by Mario Garza. And the first base runner of the night for the Alliance Spartans. And that'll bring up the cleanup hitter for the Alliance Spartans, Jacob Callan, at second base tonight. Callan 0 for 3 the last time these two teams met up. First pitch fouled straight back by Callan. No balls and 1 strike. 2 outs, 1 on for the Alliance Spartans here after Gering went down in order in the top of the first inning. The 0-1 pitch, a little bit of a check swing by Callan. Misses for a ball and a strike now to Jacob Callan. Should he get on, A.J. Escamilla, the designated hitter, will be up next for the Spartans. From the stretch, the 1-1 pitch. And that's fouled out of play, first base side. And now Callan down in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs, 1 on. Garza the runner at first for the Spartans. Takes a short lead. Dalton Weiss holding him on, looking into that sun. The 1-2 pitch in there for strike 3. And the first strikeout of the night. And Alliance gets 1 hit and leaves 1 on. After 1 complete, we're scoreless on the West Coast scoreboard.
If you're like me, you're willing to travel for a good steak and a great dining experience. Bobby Joe's Branding Iron in downtown Bayard has just that. Some of the Panhandle's tastiest flat iron steaks, ribeyes, and even prime rib. Pair that with a Western dining experience in our quiet dining room or fun-filled main dining area, you and your family are sure to have a great night out on the town. So if you're looking for a great new restaurant to try, you just gotta head on over to Bobby Joe's Branding Iron in Bayard, open Tuesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner.
Back in Alliance as we go to the second inning. No score as Riley Hoke will lead things off. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for Gering Platte Valley Companies here. Chance Crow's first pitch, breaking ball in there for strike one. Riley comes in tonight hitting .275 on the year. No homers and 17 runs driven in. And next pitch for a ball, 1 ball and 1 strike. Crow with the wind and the 1-1 pitch. Little looper, and this is going to drop in for a base hit for Riley Hoke to start off the second inning for Gering. So Garza getting a hit for Alliance in the bottom of the first, and Hoke answers right back with a base hit to start off this top of the second inning, and Adric Kahn will step to the plate. Adric 0 for 2 back on May 26th when these two teams met up. First meeting of the season, this is the second. And a throw over. Garza holding Hoke close. Riley back in plenty of time. Riley with 13 stolen bases on the year. Has a comfortable lead there. First pitch to Adric Kahn, misses high for a ball 1. Adric looking at a .231 batting average coming into action tonight. 1-0 pitch, and this is driven foul out of play. Third base side, that evens it up at a ball and a strike to Adric Kahn. Adric in left field tonight for Gering Platte Valley Companies. 1-1 pitch, the runner goes, the throw down will not be in time. And Riley Hoke with his 14th stolen base on the year. And he's in the scoring position with no outs here in the top of the second inning. 2-1 pitch to Adric Kahn, swung on and missed. Even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gering went down in order in the top of the first. Crow looks in to get the signs from Chase King. Pitch as he sticks the bat out there, and it dribbles foul down the first base side and will continue at 2 balls and 2 strikes. No outs, 1 on for Gering as we're in the top of the second inning. Adric 0 for 2 the last time these teams met up. Hoke with a nice lead at second base. The pitch home in there for strike 3. And Adric Kahn goes down looking for the first out of the inning and the first strikeout for Chance Crow here tonight. And it'll be the left-handed hitting Dalton Weiss. As Dalton comes in hitting .356 on the season, slugging percentage of .576 on the year. As Crow steps off the back of the mound, chases Hoke back to second base. First pitch swung on and missed by Dalton. No balls and a strike. Dalton in his usual position at first base here tonight against Alliance. The 0-1 pitch. That gets away from the catcher. Hoke takes off. The throw down will be in time. And the second out of the inning as Riley Hoke is thrown out at third base. The ball didn't get away from King very far. It kind of got tangled up at the umpire's foot, but King able to recover and throw out Hoke at second base. As Weiss with a base hit into left center field. So with 2 outs, second hit of the inning here for Gering. And with 2 outs, it'll bring up Mason Brumbaugh tonight, as Mason will step in for the first time this evening. Hitting 115 on the year. First pitch swung on and missed. 0-1 to Brumbaugh. Brumbaugh went hitless against Alliance back on May 26th. Up there for the first time tonight. Righty-righty matchup. The 0-1 way outside. That'll even it at a ball and a strike. As Brumbaugh steps out, now steps back into that right-handed batter's box. He's ready to go. Quick throw over and back in is Dalton Weiss, in there in plenty of time as Garza applies the tag. One and one the count. The pitch. They get a ball and 2 strikes now to Mason Brumbaugh. So Riley Hoke led off the inning with a base hit and stole second, but then was thrown out at third, and then Adric Kahn struck out. There's your 2 outs. The 1-2 pitch as the runner goes. The throw down will and be in time, and that will do it for Gering in the top of the second. After 1.5, we're scoreless on the West Coast scoreboard.
Logos in Gering is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees, and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gering.
No score as we go to the bottom of the second, as A.J. Escamilla takes the first pitch from Riley Shaneman for a strike. And at the end of the top of the first, that was a strikeout by Mason Brumbaugh, second strikeout for Crow. Here's a swing and a drive into left field. This will get down as Adric Kahn gives chase. A.J. Escamilla around first and into second with a stand-up double. That ball well hit to left field, and Adric Kahn not able to run it down. And Alliance, as they had in the first inning, they have a runner on here, and Escamilla in scoring position for Vic Hinojosa, up for the first time here tonight. First pitch to Hinojosa in the air, and this will get out of play for a foul ball. And 0-1 the count to Hinojosa. Hinojosa 1 for 2. First time these two teams met up. 0-1 pitch inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hinojosa at third base tonight for the Alliance Spartans. No outs, 1 on for Alliance here. We're scoreless in the bottom of the second inning. Schaineman delivers the pitch. Hard hit ground ball. It'll be a fair ball down the left field line. As Escamilla being waved around, he'll come in to score, and Alliance leads it 1-0. As Hinojosa with a well-hit ball down the left field line. And Alliance gets on the board first as he, with an RBI single that drives in A.J. Escamilla. And with no outs, it'll be Kellen Muir at the plate for the Spartans. Schaineman from the stretch. First pitch, that hits Kellen Muir. And the first batter hit by a pitch here tonight by Riley Schaineman. And Alliance now with runners on at first and second. And Brady Radzimski will go out to talk to Riley Schaineman. As the number 8 hitter in the order for the Alliance Spartan, Tyson Brown, will be the batter. As Radzimski and Schaineman converse on the mound. And for Riley Schaineman, that's only the second batter that has been hit by a pitch by Riley so far this season, but it gives Alliance runners at first and second with no outs here in the bottom of the second inning. And Alliance with 1 run home. Tyson Brown ready to go in that right-handed batter's box. As Schaineman checks second, and his first pitch just misses on the inside corner for ball 1. Should Brown get on, Chase Boyer, the number 9 hitter, will be the next batter for the Alliance Spartans. Brown squares to bunt. Charging at first is Weiss. He lays down the bunt right in front of the mound. Weiss picks it up, fires to third, and everybody will be safe. So the bunt by Brown as they decide to go to third base, but the throw was not in time, and that will load the bases up for Chase Boyer, as he's the 5th batter to come to the plate here in the bottom of the second inning. No outs, first pitch. Boyer fouls that straight back for strike 1. 0-1 to Chase Boyer. Alliance looking for their 20th win on the season. The 0-1 now make it 0-2 as Boyer fouls that one off once again. Gering looking for an out as they have some traffic on the bases. Bases are loaded here with no outs in the bottom of the second inning. The 0-2 swung on and missed, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And the second strikeout for Riley Schaineman. As Riley trying to minimize the damage here. 1 run is home already, but the base is loaded. And we go back to the top of the order for Chase King, who grounded to third his first time up. Blake Green in on the infield grass at third. Dalton Weiss in on the edge of the infield grass at first as King swings and misses at the first offering from Schaineman. 0-1. Next pitch misses high, a ball and a strike. Chase King ready to go. Schaineman with the bases loaded. As from the stretch as time was called as King stepped out of the right-handed batter's box. Schaineman ready to go once again. 1-1 pitch outside. 2 balls and a strike. 1 run home as Vic Hinojosa Drove in A.J. Escamilla. Schaineman comes home. Pitch just a little bit high. 3 balls and a strike to the leadoff hitter for Alliance here tonight. 6th batter to come to the plate here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. 3-1 pitch on the outside corner, and the count now full. Schaineman trying to limit the damage here. Runners will be off. The payoff pitch fouled straight back as Chase King stays alive. Has the count 3 balls and 2 strikes here with 1 out in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Alliance is pushed to run across. Once again, Schaineman ready. And the payoff pitch swung on and missed. 2 down. 3rd strikeout for Riley Schaineman as Riley battles back to strike out Chase King, and that'll bring up Case and Clark. Left-handed hitting shortstop. Bats left, throws right. First pitch down low, a nice block by Brady Radzimski as Kaysen flew out to right field his last time up. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Alliance on top, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch hit on the ground, but foul down the first baseline and makes it a ball and a strike to Kaysen Clark. Kaysen not seeing action the first time these 2 teams met up. May have been at State Golf at the time. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. And Schaineman ahead of Clark. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Schaineman ready to go. Delivers the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike 3. And Clark goes down looking. And that'll end it for Alliance. In through 2. Alliance 1. Platte Valley Companies nothing on the West Coast scoreboard.
This chair is way too big. It's perfect for us. This one's tiny. That's because it's mine. Hey, this chair is just right. This bed is way too hard.
It's perfect for me.
This bed is way too soft.
Just what I needed.
This bed is just right. So come on over to Leeds Heads.
Anyone may need rehabilitation at some point in their lives. Morrill County Community Hospital can help. Double board certified Masumi Wilroy is now here to help patients recover following an injury, illness, or disabling condition. It may include brain injury, stroke, back pain, sports injury, arthritis, or neurological disorders. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time. At Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska. Exceptional care right here at home. Morrill County Community Hospital and the behavioral health providers are here to help. Amber Dean specializes in mental health care, which includes medication and therapy across a person's lifespan. Melody Lacey helps people deal with a wide range of behavioral problems, from depression and anxiety to child psychiatry. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time. At Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska. Exceptional care right here at home.
Top of the 3rd, and first pitch swinging is Blake Green, and he flies out to Kaysen Clark at shortstop. And very quickly, 1 down here for Gering Platte Valley Companies in the top of the 3rd inning. But a nice job by Riley Schaineman to minimize the damage in the bottom of the 2nd inning as he had the bases loaded. After Alliance had pushed across 1 run, Hinojosa with a single. Murr was hit by a pitch, and then Tyson Brown reached base on a hit by a pitch, and that loaded the bases up. But Schaineman comes back to strike out the next three batters to retire Alliance and give up only one run. Here's Tristan Strau. And the count, no balls and one strike as he takes the second pitch for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike to Tristan Strau. The wind and the pitch. Tristan fouls that one off. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tristan hitting .245 coming into action tonight. No homers and 15 runs driven in. Batting in the number 9 hole tonight. And Chance Crow on for his third inning of work. The 1-2 pitch. And 2 down as Strau goes down swinging. And that'll be the third strikeout on the night for Chance Crow. And we go back to the top of the Gering order for Brady Radzimski. As Brady comes up after grounding out his first time up. Breaking ball hit on the ground towards short. Clark fields, bobbles, and Radzimski will be safe at first base. So with 2 down, Brady Radzimski reaches base as Clark at shortstop bobbled that one. So Gering still alive here in the top of the third inning, and we'll have a pinch runner coming on for Radzimski. It'll be Carmelo Timblin for Gering Platte Valley Companies. As Jack Franklin stepping to the plate for the second time tonight, grounded out to third his first time up. As Crow looks in, gets the sign from King. Comes home with the first pitch. This is driven into center field. Boyer ranging over. He'll reach up and make the catch. And Gering is done in the third. They leave one on, and after 2.5, 1-0 Alliance on the West Coast scoreboard.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gering, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gering at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes over 300 different high-performance lubricants, including fuel conditioners, hydraulic and transmission fluid, and more. We've been helping customers improve their operations for more than 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and can even deliver right to your door to offer excellent service and value. Our products are made to exceedingly extend drain and grease intervals to reduce maintenance and labor costs to improve the budget. Whether you're in a factory, farm fleet, or like to go fast, Hydrotex is here to help. Visit your local Hydrotex dealer in person or online today.
One nothing Alliance Spartans, bottom of the third inning, as Garza will lead things off. 3, 4, and 5 for the Spartans. And the first pitch to Garza swung on and missed. No balls and a strike. Mario with a base hit back in the first inning. The 0-1 pitch, check swing by Garza. They appeal down to first. First base umpire says no swing. And even it up at a ball and a strike. Garza, right-handed hitter. The 1-1 pitch from Schaineman, hit right back up the box as Strahl moves over, fields, and fires for the out. And a nice job to retire Garza as he grounds out for the first out here in the bottom of the third inning. But an impressive performance by Riley Shaineman, after loading the bases up, comes back to strike out Alliance in order in the bottom of the second inning. As Callan, first pitch swinging on the ground towards short. Franklin fields, I should say. And another grounder, and very quickly 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the third inning after 7 batters came to the plate in the bottom of the second inning. And that'll be the designated hitter, A.J. Escamilla, for the Alliance Spartans. They lead it 1-0 here in the bottom of the third inning. First pitch just missing high for ball 1. 1-0. A.J. Escamilla with a double in that second inning. The 1-0 swung on and missed. Make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 outs, nobody on for Alliance. They lead it 1-0 here in the bottom of the third inning. Threatened to increase that score in the bottom of the second, but not able to do so with the bases loaded. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2 balls and a strike. Everything remains the same defensively for Gering Platte Valley Companies here in the bottom of the third inning. As Escamilla will step out. Looks down to the third base coach's box, gets the signs, and now steps back into that right-handed batter's box. Shaineman with the 2-1, hit on the ground towards short. Jack fields cleanly, strong throw over in time, and Alliance retired in order here in the third inning. After 3 complete, 1-0 Alliance on the West Coast scoreboard.
The 100th Annual Oregon Trail Days rolls into Gering July 8th through the 11th. Barbecues, street dance, food fair, a car show, 2 parades, Old Settlers Luncheon, bicycle hill climb, mud volleyball, a pancake feed, chili and barbecue cook-offs, an art show, a craft show, and a quilt show, a carnival, beer and wine tasting, and Sawyer Brown with Ned Ledoux at Five Rocks. It's summer's best weekend. The 100th Annual Oregon Trail Days, July 8th through the 11th.
Back here for the top of the fourth, Riley Shaineman down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. As Chance Crow on for his 4th inning of work. Riley flew out to second base. His first time up, the 0-2 pitch, and Riley stays alive as he fouls that off first base side. College World Series action today, the elimination game, Stanford defeating Arizona 14-5, so Arizona is eliminated. And Vanderbilt was defeated by North Carolina State in a winner's bracket game tonight, 1-0. Shaineman, the 0-2 pitch, and he stays alive at no balls and 2 strikes. Action on Sunday, the game that the Gering Platte Valley Companies were at. They saw Virginia defeat Tennessee 6-0, and Mississippi State defeating Texas 2-1. The 0-2 pitch misses outside, and Riley looking at a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Gering trailing by a run as we're in the top of the 4th inning. 1-2 pitch. Fouled out of play, and we'll do it again at a ball and 2 strikes. Well, Russell's Automotive, your family-owned go-to for all of your quality automotive repair needs. Riley waving the bat in that right-handed batter's box. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Is that pitch high to Riley? Two-two pitch, swung on and missed. And Riley strikes out for the first out here in the top of the 4th inning, and the 4th strikeout for Chance Crow here tonight. And that brings up Riley Hoke, who had a single his last time up. First pitch breaking ball swung on and missed for strike 1. No balls and a strike to Riley Hoke. The pitch hit on the ground towards second. Backhand stop by Callan. He'll make the throw over. And Hoke thought he had it beaten out. But a nice play by Callan at second base to retire Hoke for the second out here in the top of the 4th inning. And it'll be Adric Kahn now the batter for Gering Platte Valley Companies with 2 down here in the top of the 4th inning. Adric struck out his first time up. Breaking ball that goes behind Adric. A ball to make it 1 ball and no strikes. Adric hitting .231 on the year, coming into action tonight. And he fouls off the 1-0 pitch to even it up at a ball and 2 strikes. One and one the count to Adric Kahn. Check swing, and they appeal down to first base, and they'll say it's ball 2, and it'll make it 2 balls and 1 strike to Adric Kahn. 2 outs, nobody on for Gering. This is hit in the air, left field. Brown going back, ranging over into foul territory. He won't be able to catch up with it, and neither will Hinojosa. And it falls in for a loud strike, and it'll remain 2 balls and 2 strikes. With 2 outs, nobody on for Gering here in the top of the 4th inning. Gering with 2 hits in the 2nd inning. And that has been it so far tonight for Gering Platte Valley Companies. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Kahn awaits the pitch and takes a big cut. And Gering goes down in order in the 4th. After 3.5, 1-0 Alliance on the West Coast scoreboard.
This year's W2 means we double. Reganis Auto Center will double your down payment on any pre-owned vehicle on their lot. Turn $500 into $1,000. Turn $1,500 into $3,000. Use that money to get out of your lease or a vehicle you owe too much on, or to lower your monthly payment. For a limited time only, double your down payment only at Reganis Auto Center on East Overland and East 27th Street in Scotts Bluff. Your volume discount dealer.
Some people think Allstate only protects your car. Here's the truth. Allstate can also protect your home or apartment, as well as your boat, motorcycle, RV, and snowmobile, and even your retirement and your life. Not many insurance companies can say that, but Allstate can.
Bundle and save with Allstate. In Gering, call Allstate agent Michael Engelhop for a quote today at 308-436-2123.
Vic Hinojosa to lead things off here in the home half of the fourth inning. And the first pitch from Riley Shaneman in the dirt. Blocked nicely by Brady Radzimski. 1 ball, no strikes to the Spartan first baseman, Vic Hinojosa. Or third baseman, I should say, had a base hit his last time up. As the 1-0 misses outside. 2 balls and no strikes to Hinojosa. He'll be followed up by Murr and then Tyson Brown here in the Alliance fourth inning. 2-0 pitch, 3-0 as the count goes to Vic Hinojosa here to lead off this top of the fourth inning. Bottom of the fourth inning, excuse me. The 3-0 is Hinojosa taking all the way on the 3-0 count. 3 balls and a strike. Riley Shaneman retiring Alliance in order in the bottom of the third. 3-1 pitch, hit on the ground towards first. Weiss will field, bobbles, and they will get Hinojosa at first base as Shaneman covering on the play. And 1 down for Alliance here in the bottom of the fourth inning, but that ground ball just bobbled by Weiss, was able to recover, and Shaneman covering took the throw just steps ahead of Hinojosa. So 1 down for Kellen Murr. First pitch hit on the ground towards second. Stroud takes it on the hop, fires over to first. And 2 down here in the home half of the fourth inning in a tight 1-0 ball game here in Alliance. Alliance's run coming in the second inning. 2 down now for Tyson Brown, who reached base on a fielder's choice as he went to lay down a bunt as Gering went to third and everyone was safe, which loaded up the bases. So Brown up for the second time here tonight. First pitch misses inside. Ball 1, 1-0. Everybody remains the same defensively for Gering here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The 1-0 pitch swung on and missed. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, Hydrotex is your lubrication solution partner, member of the Holiday family of companies. Hydrotex is proud to support local athletes. Shaneman, the 1-1 pitch, strike 2, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Shaneman, just a little bit of a hiccup in the second, but retired Alliance in order in the third, looking to do it here in the fourth inning. With 2 outs, the 1-2 pitch just missing outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tyson Brown, the left fielder for the Spartans tonight, batting in the number 8 hole. The 2-2 on the inside corner for strike 3, and Alliance retired in order here in the fourth inning. After 4 complete, 1-0 Alliance on the West Coast scoreboard.
Western CPAP Supply has earned an impeccable professional reputation within the Wyoming and Western Nebraska region. Helping you get a good night's sleep is our passion. Our amazing team understands sleep disorders from a personal and professional level. We use CPAPs and BiPAPs too, and sometimes it just helps to work with people who share common ground. Our accredited CPAP supply company is approved by Medicare and Medicaid and is in network with every major insurance company in the region. Western CPAP Supply. We're here to help. Many people suffer from sleep disorders. Most are undiagnosed. Issues related to sleep apnea are heart disease, high blood pressure, stroke, drowsy driving, and ADHD in children. Western Sleep Medicine specializes in sleep diagnostics and treatment. Just 1 overnight visit to one of our accredited sleep labs is required. This is our passion. Our amazing team understands sleep disorders from a personal and professional level. You have a choice, and we offer the most cost-effective methods. Western Sleep Medicine. We're here to help.
Dalton Weiss to lead things off here in the 5th inning. First pitch swinging. This is popped up into left field. Brown ranging over, and Brown reaches up and makes the catch. And one down here for Gering in the top of the 5th inning in a fast-moving ball game. Be 6, 7, and 8 for Gering here in the top of the 5th inning, as we will have a pinch hitter as Tanner Gardner steps to the plate and fouls the first pitch off. So make that switch as Tanner Gardner into the game. Gardner hitting .444 in 9 plate appearances this season. The 0-1 pitch, breaking ball in there. No balls, 2 strikes to Tanner Gardner. The 0-2 pitch misses way outside. Ball and 2 strikes to Tanner Gardner. Right-handed hitter. And Chance Crow on for his 5th inning of work. The wind and the 1-2 inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Riley Shaneman setting Alliance down in order in the bottom of the 4th inning. Keep this game at 1-0. 2-2 pitch to Tanner Gardner. Swung on and missed. Drop third strike. And they will throw down to first to complete the strikeout. And 2 down for Gering. And the 6th strikeout on the night for Alliance pitcher Chance Crow. And now that will bring Blake Green to the... No, I'll check that. Apparently it was not an out there for Gardner, so Gardner remains at the plate. Now he strikes out, as they must have called the prior pitch a foul tip. So Gardner does strike out. It's the 6th strikeout, 2 down here for Gering. And now Blake Green will step to the plate. Blake flying out to short his first time up and fouls the first pitch from Crow straight back for strike 1. Blake hitting .196 coming into action tonight. No homers. And 10 runs driven in. This is in the air, left field. Brown going back, reaches up. And did he make the catch? He did. And a nice catch by Brown to retire Gering here in the 5th. After 4.5, 1-0 Alliance on the West Coast scoreboard.
What a year 2020 was. Now's the time to get out and travel this summer to see family and friends you were not able to see this last year. Spend more time enjoying your trip by flying United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with daily flights to and from Denver. Reserve your flight today and remember United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. And don't forget, Thrifty Car Rental is here for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and hitch a ride with your BFF, Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Bottom of the 5th inning remains 1-0 Alliance, and 1-0 the count to Chase Boyer, the number 9 hitter in the Alliance order. And now it's 2 balls and no strikes. Gering going down in order in the top half of the frame. 2 flyouts and a ground out. Here's a ground ball to Dalton Weiss. At first, he'll field it cleanly. He'll take it himself. And 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Alliance's run came in the 2nd inning. And that takes us back to the top of the order for Chase King. For the Spartans, has struck out and grounded out. He's 0 for 2 on the night. First pitch from Schaineman, swung on and missed for strike 1. Chase King behind the plate, doing the catching duties for the Spartans here tonight in this 2nd meeting between these two teams, as Gering won the first game between these two teams by a count of 7-0. 0-1 pitch, now make it 0-2 as King swings and misses once again. Riley's, after a rough 2nd inning, has retired Alliance in order in the 3rd and the 4th inning. On for his 5th inning work. 0-2 pitch in the air, left field. Adric Kahn has it measured, and he'll reach up and make the catch. And 2 down here in the home half of the 5th inning. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kaysen Clark. As Kaysen up for the 3rd time here tonight, he's flown out and struck out. 1 of 5 strikeouts on the night for Riley Schaineman. First pitch to Clark. Working that outside corner, just missing for ball 1. A ball and no strikes to Kaysen Clark. The 1-0 on the ground, and that's fielded by Strau. He'll fire over to first base, and that will do it for Alliance here in the 5th inning. Through 5 complete, 1-0 Alliance on the West Coast scoreboard.
The Verizon family is full of frowns because they're spending too much for their unlimited data and phones, while the Viero family is all smiles because they're getting 4 lines of unlimited data with 2 free Apple iPhone SE for mom and dad and 2 free LG K31 smartphones for the kids, all for just $100 a month. They're saving so much, they're able to get Fido. Find out how you can too at Viero.com or your nearest Viero store. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected.
To the 6th inning we go as Tristan Strau hits it on the ground to short, and Clark fields and fires over just in time to retire Tristan Strau. And 1 down here in the top of the 6th inning, and a fast-moving ball game here from Bauer Shanklin Field in Alliance. Chance Crow coming on for his 6th inning of work, and Riley Schaineman through 5 has given up only 1 run as Brady Radzimski steps to the plate. First pitch swinging on the ground. Clark takes it on the hop. Long throw over in time to retire the speedy Brady Radzimski. And 2 down as both have been ground balls to the shortstop, and 2 down for Jack Franklin. Gering only 2 hits in the game tonight. First pitch to Jack, swung on and missed. No balls and a strike to Jack Franklin. Jack 0 for 2 tonight as he's grounded out and flown out. Great pitching performances by both these pitchers on both these teams here tonight, as Crow misses outside with the 0-1 to even it up at a ball and a strike. 1-1 to Franklin. Breaking ball missing outside. 2 balls and a strike to Jack Franklin. 2 outs, nobody on for Gering here in the top of the 6th inning. The 2-1, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jack Franklin. Jack came into action tonight hitting .246. It's a winning pitcher the last time these two teams met up. 2-2 pitch. Fouled straight back, and Jack stays alive at 2 balls and 2 strikes. .62 pitches for Chance Crow here to this point in the ball game. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs, nobody on for Gering. The pitch swung on and missed, and Gering goes down in order here in the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. 1-0 Alliance on the West Coast scoreboard.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
We do 2 pictures just like we've done in the past, one straight down and one from the side, but it's better in the fact that they're going to get called back less, there's greater accuracy, and it's a lot easier to find it in dense breasts. A woman should start getting their mammos at age 40 every year, and 1 in 8 people get breast cancer, so it's the best way to find it is early detection.
Bottom of the 6th inning, the score remains 1-0 as Mario Garza to lead things off. 3, 4, and 5 for Alliance. And the first pitch from Riley Shaneman low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch, make it 1 ball and 1 strike to Mario Garza, who is 1 for 2 on the night, had a base hit back in the 1st inning. And grounded out to second his last time up. 1-1 pitch, check swing, down low in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Fast-moving game here tonight as we're in the bottom of the 6th inning. The lone Alliance run came in the 2nd inning as Vic Hinojosa drove in A.J. Escamilla. That's been the only run here in this contest. The 2-1 pitch swung on and missed by Garza. 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the 6th, no outs, nobody on for Alliance. 2-2 pitch on the ground towards short. Weiss can't feel it. That'll get by him into right field for a base hit. And that puts the leadoff hitter on for Alliance. If we look ahead to the 7th, it'll be 3, 4, and 5 for Gering Platte Valley Companies. And we'll have a pinch runner that will come on for Mario Garza, as Drew Romick will be the pinch runner for the Alliance Spartans, as Garza starts off the 6th inning with a base hit into right field as Jacob Callan steps in. 0 for 2 on the night. Short lead by Romick at first. As he squares to bunt, lays it down the first base line. It will go foul. Just went foul. It was hugging the chalk. And a nice job by Brady Radzimski not to touch it until it made that right turn and went into foul territory. 0-1 the count to Jacob Callan. 1-0 Alliance here with no outs in the home half of the 6th inning. Callan looking down at the third base coach's box, getting the sign. Weiss holding on Romick at first base. In on the grass is Blake Green, way in on the grass at third base. As Callan hits this one into the air, foul territory, third base side, it'll get out of play as Jack Franklin giving chase. And now Callan down on the count, no balls, 2 strikes. No outs and 1 on for Alliance. As Callan steps out, time called. And one more time, the signs being given at third base. 0-2 the count to Jacob Callan. Riley Schoeneman from the stretch. Checks the runner. And once again, Callan steps out. Now steps back in, choking up on that bat in the right-handed batter's box. 0-2 pitch. Bunted on the ground. Schoeneman will field. Tag Callan out. They'll go to second base, but Romick staying right on the bag. And Callan, I should say, is tagged for the out. A nice play by Schoeneman to field that and make the tag on Callan going down to first base. And that'll be A.J. Escamilla, the designated hitter. Romick in scoring position at second base for Alliance with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 Alliance Spartans. First pitch in there for a strike. Escamilla 1 for 2 on the night. Romick with a healthy lead at second base. Schoeneman checks. Now steps off the back of the rubber. And that'll send Romick back to second base. 0-1 the count. Pitch in there for strike 2 to Escamilla. And Riley ahead. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 on for Alliance. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning from Bauer Shanklin Field in Alliance. Schoeneman looks towards second. And once again, time called. As Escamilla steps out of the right-handed batter's box, now back in. And we're ready to go. The 0-2 pitch, check swing, strike 3. Escamilla goes down for the second out here in the 6th inning. And let's check. That should be the 6th strikeout on the night for Riley Schoeneman. It is. So with 2 down, it's Vic Hinojosa. As Hinojosa 1 for 2 on the night. Waits the first pitch from Schoeneman. Schoeneman comes home. This is hit in the air. And it'll get foul out of play into the crowd. And Hinojosa down on the count. No balls and 1 strike. Romick remains at second base. The 0-1 pitch in the air, deep to center field. Hoke going back. Hoke looks up and watches it leave. A 2-run shot by Vic Hinojosa for the Alliance Spartans. And Alliance on top 3-0 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. A no-doubter by Vic Hinojosa as he deposits that ball over the center field fence. And 2 runs home for Alliance as Riley Shaneman gives up a 2-run shot to Hinojosa. And now it'll be Kellen Murr with now the bases empty and 2 outs. And Murr, first pitch from Shaneman, misses for ball 1. Murr 0 for 1 on the night. Grounded out and was hit by a pitch. The 1-0 swung on and missed. Even it up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Murr ready to go. Shaneman from the full wind, 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled out of play. It'll be a ball and 2 strikes to Kellen Murr with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. But a 2-run home run by Vic Hinojosa has given Alliance a 3-0 lead. Shaneman with the 1-2 pitch on the inside corner for strike 3. Alliance now on top, 3-0 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It has been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son, or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
You might not know that Renewal by Anderson is a local family business. The owner here is Andy Stelflew. He's a 4th-generation rancher who learned about customer service and the land of opportunity early on.
Over and over again, I heard it's about the customer. It's signature service, treating the customer the right way. What a blessing it is to live in America. What a blessing it is to live in a country of the free, that if you want to do something, grow, you can.
Renewal by Anderson, great windows and great local people who never forget it's about the customer.
Back here, last chance for Gering. Riley Shaneman up, down on the count, no balls, 2 strikes. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 for Gering. Or check that on the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now make it a ball and 2 strikes to Riley Shaneman. It's Riley 0 for 2 on the night. He's flown out and struck out this evening. And he looks at strike 2. That evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chance Crow looking for the complete game win, and his team gave him some insurance runs in the bottom of the 6th inning on the 2-run homer by Vic Hinojosa. And now the count goes full to Riley Shaneman. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Payoff pitch in the air to right field. Murr going over. He'll make the catch in right center field for the first out. And that'll bring up Riley Hoke for Gering Platte Valley Companies. Efficient performances by both pitchers here tonight. First pitch to Riley Hoke. There's a little drive into left field for a base hit. And Riley Hoke, after the fly out by Riley Shaneman, gets on base. And only the 3rd hit on the night by Gering. So with 1 out, there's 1 on. it'll be Adric Kahn getting ready to step in as Chase King will go out to talk to his pitcher. And the conference on the mound over. And it'll be Adric Kahn at the plate as Adric 0 for 2 on the night. But Hoke on at first base, and the first pitch to Adric misses outside for a ball 1. Adric has struck out 2 times he's been up. Here's a swing and a little dribbler down the third base line. Crow can't find the handle, and they'll be safe all around here with 1 out in the top of the 7th inning. So after the base hit by Hoke, Adric Kahn follows it up with a little dribbler, and now we'll have time called as Carlos Palama will come out and talk to his pitcher, Chance Crow. Stay with us. We'll have the Runs of Post-Game show and our Taco John's player of the game. Well, Ally Property Management and Real Estate, from real estate to rental properties to property management, Ally is your friend in real estate. And Floyd's Truck Center, your commercial farm and feed truck center, representing Freightliner, Western Star, and Harsh, 322 South Beltline Highway East in Scotts Bluff. Conference on the mound over, and 1 out, 2 on for Gering. Dalton Weiss now the batter. First pitch to Dalton, the left-hander, in there for strike 1. Dalton 1 for 2 tonight, had a base hit back in the 2nd inning. Steps up there with 2 on. Gering trailing 3-0. And Dalton fouls that next pitch off for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gering trailing it 3-0. Crow will go from the stretch. Comes home. Here's a little fly ball into left field. Brown can't chase it down. Hoke will round third. He'll be waved home. Adric Kahn being waved home. The throw in. There will not be a throw in. And Gering on the double by Dalton Weiss have cut the lead to 3-2 here with 1 out in the top of the 7th inning. It's now become a 1-run ball game. And now Tanner Gartner will step to the plate. And Tanner was 2 for 3 in the first game against Blair. Drove in 2 runs. And Dalton Weiss in scoring position at second base. The tying run. 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. First pitch, Gartner looked at it, pitch high for ball 1. Next pitch, check, catches the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to Tanner Gartner. Dalton Weiss with a 2 RBI double. 1-1 pitch, check swing. They'll call it a strike. And Tanner down on the count. A ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on for Gering. They've cut the Alliance lead to 1 run at 3-2. Gardner, pitch misses way outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chance Crow on the mound here in the 7th inning. The 2-2 pitch misses high, and now the count full to Tanner Gartner. Blake Green on deck for Gering Platte Valley Companies. 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Crow, the payoff pitch. And Tanner stays alive as he fouls that pitch straight back, and will do it all over again at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 on for Gering. They've cut it to 1. Crow walks Gardner. And I want to say that's the first walk given up tonight by Chance Crow. It is. That's the first walk given up by Crow tonight. And here's Blake Green with 1 out and 2 on. First pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. Blake tonight 0 for 2. Flown out twice in the game. Up there for the third time tonight. Crow checks the runner. Second comes home. 0-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball into left field. Tyson Brown going back. He'll make the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 down. Gering down to their last chance. It'll be Tristan Strau for Gering here. Trying to keep it alive with 2 outs and 2 on. Tristan tonight 0 for 2. First pitch, check swing. And they'll call it a ball, as I thought they were going to appeal down to the base umpire, but they call it a ball. 1-0 to Tristan Strau. The 1-0 pitch in there for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 outs, 2 on for Gering here in the top of the 7th. They trail it by 1, 3-2. Next pitch. Ball and 2 strikes to Tristan Strau, and now Gering Platte Valley Company's down to their last strike. Strau waving that bat in the right-handed batter's box, now calls time. And the umpire will come out and clean off the plate. Chance Crow going for the complete game win. Here, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Tristan Strau. The pitch way outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gering right back in action tomorrow. They'll travel to Rushville. 2-2 pitch in the air. And Case and Clark calling for it. Case and Clark will reach up and make the catch. And that will do it for Gering as they lose to Alliance here, 3-2 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge. What is Hydrozen? It's total body relaxation. It's total body recharge. It's floating weightless on water. Floating your aches, pains, stresses, and worries away. Hydrozen is a revolutionary new therapy using Epsom salt saturated water as a way to relax and rejuvenate your body. And it's now available in Scottsbluff. It is for most ages and has many benefits to the mind and body. Visit hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT.
If you're like me, you're willing to travel for a good steak and a great dining experience. Bobby Joe's Branding Iron in downtown Bayard has just that. Some of the Panhandle's tastiest flat iron steaks, ribeyes, and even prime rib. Pair that with a Western dining experience in our quiet dining room or fun-filled main dining area, you and your family are sure to have a great night out on the town. So if you're looking for a great new restaurant to try, you just gotta head on over to Bobby Joe's Branding Iron in Bayard, open Tuesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
It was a good one here tonight at Bauer Shanklin Field in Alliance, but Gering Platte Valley Companies comes out on the short end of a 3-2 score here tonight. Gering, 2 runs on 5 hits, did not commit an error. For the Alliance Spartans, though, 3 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. They led the game 1-0 after the second inning, and it was a 1-0 game until we got to the bottom of the 6th inning, when Vic Hinojosa with a 2-run home run to give Alliance a 3-0 lead. But Gering battled right back as in the top of the 7th inning, Riley Hoke with a single, Adric Kahn followed that up with a single, and then Dalton Weiss with a 2 RBI double to drive in those 2 runs. And then Tanner Gardner got walked, but then Blake Green flew out, as did Tristan Strau, and that ended the game. So with the loss, Gering now drops to 16-6. Their 2-game winning streak is broken. And for Alliance, they are now 20-6 on the year, and their winning streak now grows to 10 games on the year. Well, this is the Runza post-game show. Runza doesn't like to think of themselves as just another restaurant in town. They like to think of themselves as part of the community. Runza with locations in Scottsbluff, Gering, and Chadron. We'll take a break here on the Runza post-game show and give you some more stats from tonight's game, but Gering loses to Alliance 3-2 on the West Coast scoreboard.
At 21st Century Equipment, we're proud to introduce the new Build Your Own tool. Build the John Deere you've been wanting and see how affordable it really is. Visit 21stcenturyequipment.net to build your own compact utility tractor, mower, or gator. It's easy to add implements, attachments, and view financing options. Build the exact tractor for your needs at a price you can afford, all from the comfort and safety of home, with the new Build Your Own tool at 21stcenturyequipment.net.
Imagine Wi-Fi like you've never experienced. Imagine Wi-Fi that delivers the ultimate coverage, security, and performance. Now, you don't have to imagine. Experience the Allo Blast. Built with advanced Wi-Fi 6 technology, the Allo Blast lets you do more anywhere in your home without interruption. It's time to give your Wi-Fi a blast. Contact Allo today.
And welcome back to Bauer Shanklin Field here in Alliance, Nebraska, as Gering falls to the Alliance Spartans. 3-2 is your final score here tonight. Taking a look at some of the individual performances tonight, Riley Hoke goes 2 for 3 on the night. Adric Kahn goes 1 for 3. Dalton Weiss, 2 for 3. He drove in 2 runs on the evening here tonight. And looking at the pitching performance by Riley Shaneman as he goes 6 innings, as he gives up 3 runs on 5 hits. He had 7 strikeouts and did not walk a batter here tonight. On the Alliance side of the ledger, as we look down, Mario Garza went 2 for 3, and Vic Hinojosa 2 for 3 on the night, drove in 3 runs as he had a 2-run home run to give Alliance the 3-0 lead. And for Chance Crow tonight, he goes the full 7 innings, gives up 2 runs on 5 hits. He struck out 7 and walked 1. As Danny O'Boyle making his way towards us, and we'll grab him here on the on the Runs of Post-Game show. As a tough loss here tonight for Gering Platte Valley Companies. As we hand the mic to Danny. This is a tough one tonight. You guys are right in it all night tonight. How do you think you performed with all the stuff that's been going on with regards to being on the road this long?
Like you said, we didn't play as well as we would have hoped to play tonight. We maybe could have credited that to being on the road for quite a while, but it just comes down to us being ready. And tonight, we're 1 pitch away, so. That's just the way it goes. It was kind of too little, too late for us at the plate tonight. We couldn't get much going all game, and we put the ball in play, and they made some nice defensive plays, but it just seemed like we couldn't ever establish anything on the base paths, and that really hurt us tonight.
Riley, I thought, did a great job. He got into a little trouble in the 2nd inning, retired him in order in the 3rd, 4th, and the 5th, but then just gave up the home run to Hinojosa, or no. Sorry. Yeah, to Vic Hinojosa. But I thought just a stellar performance from Riley tonight.
Yeah, he threw well, and Brady called a good game behind the plate. Like you said, Shano kind of got into a little bit of trouble early, but then he settled in, and he looked comfortable on the mound, the rest of the way. And, unfortunately, 1 pitch that stays a little bit up, and Hinojosa did a good job of seeing it, and, he hit the ball well, and, those 2 runs proved to be huge.
Yeah. Tight game here tonight. I mean, you guys, like we talked a little bit before, about the time on the road. I talked to Rick a little bit before the game. A little bit of concern by him is where you guys are going to be at. Are you going to be tired? Are you going to be focused? What did you think tonight?
Well, it has been a long stretch, but it's not going to change for us going forward. We've got quite a few more games this week, and so we've just got to do whatever we can to be ready to go. And this is a tough place to play on their field, and we know we'll see these guys again, and our area tournaments here. So in games like this, you got to be able to get yourself going early. Otherwise, it does make it tough. But going forward, we're going to stick to our approach, and we got another chance to play tomorrow, and so we'll put this one behind us. We'll learn.
All right, Danny, we appreciate you stopping by. Tough loss tonight.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right. Danny O'Boyle joins us here on the Runs of Post-Game show as Gering loses to the Alliance Spartans 3-2. Let's take another break. We'll come back, name our Taco John's player of the game as Gering loses to Alliance 3-2 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Panhandle Trails Intercity Public Transit, based in Alliance, Nebraska, is the only intercity bus serving Nebraska Panhandle communities and Pine Ridge, South Dakota. Panhandle Trails operates a regularly scheduled bus service, assisting you in making connections with Greyhound bus partners, regional airports, healthcare, employment and education opportunities, shopping, family, friends, and more. Panhandle Trails serves the general public of all ages and offers accessible transportation for those with special mobility needs. Let Panhandle Trails help you make your connection. Call 308-761-8747.
Jeff Kelly back here at Bauer Shanklin Field in Alliance here on the Runs of Post Game Show as Gering Platte Valley Companies loses to Alliance 3-2 your final score. Alliance 3 runs on 5 hits and 1 error, and for Gering 2 runs on every game. And our Taco John's player of the game here tonight, it's going to go to Dalton Weiss, as Dalton goes 2 for 3, but had the 2 RBI double in the top of the 7th to cut the Alliance lead to 3-2. So Dalton Weiss is our Taco John's player of the game. So that'll wrap things up here from Alliance as Gering goes to 16-6 on the year. They're right back in action tomorrow in Rushville, Nebraska, as they take on the Sheridan County Regulators. They return home Wednesday to face Shadron, and they're at home Thursday to face Ogallala. We'll have both of those home games for you here on the Rural Radio Network. So for our KNEB.TV crew, TJ and Ani from Bauer Shanklin Field in Alliance, I'm Jeff Kelly. Good night from Alliance.